Jorge Alfaro is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan? At the plate, Kevin Kramer.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, number 44.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will take. His cuts. So stepping in, Kevin Kramer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This one's flared out toward left. Ohtani coasts under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Mets out in front, 1-0. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Catches made. Runner tagging from third. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Well, that wasn't your standard.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Eric Gonzalez. He doubled his last time through.
Eric starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ohtani is there, and he has it for the out. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. New York jumped out to an
The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, Jorge Alfaro earned the third W of his season as the Mets bested the Pirates 2-1. It was their 7th win in a row. Caleb Smith got the win number 7 thus far as the Marlins took down the Diamondbacks 4-1. Max Muncy was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Mets. The Mets are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball, and he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the 4-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in a game, and that's normally a pretty good clue.
Play ball. Let's play ball.
Up next for
Play ball.
Pittsburgh,
Full.
the right
Take
fielder,
base.
Gregory
Ball
Polanco.
four.
Your attention, please. Now running at second base, number 27.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to get him.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But not before they bat around here this half inning, as 9 men wind up coming around to score. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Mets. Monty Chisenhall is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Here's Starling Marte. He went deep back in the 5th. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Number 10.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 10. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-0. Now a line drive into right field. It's a base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only one gone.
The first baseman.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pablo Reyes. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And the Mets are going to walk home a winner.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
11-10 is the end of the line in this score. The New York Mets came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Jorge Alfaro wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 19 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Tuesday night baseball. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The first baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Here's Yonder Alonso, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And there's a base hit on the line.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Let's play ball. Out.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yoan Moncada. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Baseman, Yoan.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping into the box, number 10, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. He's set, and the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Garcia will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. Stepping up to the plate, number 10. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been
hit high and deep out to left center field. Hawker ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field is digging in and looking for more. Number 10 comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away. Digging in to try it again. Number 10 has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this,
you're through.
It's clear that the pitchers need to start making.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Shortstop, Tim.
Bases are empty, 1 man. Rounded slowly to the left side. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point. Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row.
Welcome to Inside the Show. It's the wild day that is the trade deadline. Looking first at the NL East, the New York Mets tallied 5 home runs overall as they beat the White Sox on the south side 8-4. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Marlins hit 3 long balls as they pulverized the Twins 9-3. The Washington Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 8-0. The Giants had 12 hits as a team as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 8-6. The Reds picked up 14 hits in total as they sank the visiting Buccos 9-7. The Chicago Cubs totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 9-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 7-2. The Orioles totaled 11 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 8-7. The Yankees grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks.
Time for baseball now. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro.
Leading up
Guy
tonight.
does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in as he's been getting on all season long.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Line towards center field. Garcia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit on the ground to short. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly in the end. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. New York jumped ahead in the 7th. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Game 1 here in the month of August. Settling in. So striding forward now, Jorge Alfaro, although his home run total is one of the league's best. His pace of hitting him out of the park has slowed down a bit here in the second half.
Yeah, but he gives himself a chance. I know it's slowed a little bit, but if you pulled a lot of guys in the big leagues, you're hitting that 4, 5, 6 homer range. You'll take that over the course. Average that out. 6 times 6, that's 36 bombs. I know you're not winning any home run titles, but you might have a chance to hang in there.
Next for the Mets, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Alfaro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right.
All right, stand up,
and
stand
that
up.
is off the wall in right field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dylan Guzman. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance.
Get dirty, get dirty,
What's
get dirty.
he got in store for us here? Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Alfaro.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway. Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot. And with a 4-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals.
He just looks so confident at the plate. Knocks a donut off the bat every time on the on-deck circle and strides to the plate like he owns it. Wouldn't be shocked if...
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second. second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Geyer is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Metropolitans get the win after banging out 16 total hits.
The final line
Jacob.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the New York Mets had 12 hits as a team as they plundered the Pirates 9-1. They now have won 4.
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. The Mets have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Shohei Ohtani is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Standing in, Brian Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 here to start the week is the game's first pitch.
7-11.
So digging in now, Miguel Andujar as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. Slow roller, left side. On the bag. Scooped up. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Leading up for the Mets, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Brinson into the Big Apple seats and gone. Solo solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, not the end of the world.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Miguel Andujar, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Well, man, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score, and he is in there.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Nelson Cruz.
Pick up the ball, stand right here, on the back,
Deep left field. O'Brien racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar.
The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Make the turn. Go hard. Go hard.
That's down into left center for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Nelson Cruz will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Juan Soto to the plate now. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Juan Soto.
Runner goes.
On the back. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Swinging a ground ball to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, boys. Through the 5.5, the old Tony Gwynn hole.
Now
And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball see it go through and then advance up to third.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out. Striding into the box, Miguel Andujar. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's just 1 for 6.
Andujar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know.
The 0-2 pitch. Scoring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now batting.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit. Catch or throw all game long. In fact,
Let's play ball.
Back to the top of the Miami.
Play ball.
Leading off for the Marlins, the third baseman, Brian
Ball 4, take the
Anderson.
base. Ball 4, take the base. That's
Your
ball 4.
attention, please.
Ball 4, take the
Pinch
base.
hitting for Miami, number 55.
So striding in, Starling Marte. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And just what they needed here to start the bottom of the 9th as he's in with a 2-base hit.
Number 10.
In now, number 10. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
So I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Dylan Guzman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Well, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery is too low as he's able to beat the throw to first. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a double steal try here. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the runners take off again. Now a line drive caught. This might be a triple play. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Wow, I'll tell you, if you don't appreciate a game-ending triple play, you don't have a pulse. In all my years, I've never seen anything like it. That was awesome.
18-16 in this evening's contest. Miami wrap up. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Jorge Alfaro, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Miami, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Let's play ball.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He doesn't.
Striding in, Juan Soto. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And this will find its way to the 335 sign. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Yeah.
Number 24, second baseman, Robinson.
The rain coming down as it is. We are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there, and you have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Well, left fielder, number 22.
Well, the rain is finally past us. As we welcome you back, Jose Arena will take the rubber once again after the long delay. It'll be interesting to see how that might affect him. But stepping in to get play started again, Juan Soto. And a second run is across. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 10-0 score. Wei-Yin Chen gets the
Number 24, second baseman, Robinson.
4-4. Take the base.
digging in one. Again, Juan Soto. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Guzman, the runner at third. Andujar over at second. Cruz at first with no outs. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last.
Stepping up now, Juan Soto. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Adds off to that one. (18-0) the final tonight. The Metropolitans led this game. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Number 10 is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. High fly ball out to deep right field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. Number 10 will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Dylan Guzman has gone hitless so far in this one, but he's got another opportunity here to extend his 10-game hitting streak. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. 6-2 the final total today. The Washington Nationals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Patrick Corbin earns his staff leading 16th victory. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Dylan Guzman came into this one riding a 12-game hitting streak, but that's in danger of ending if he can't pick up a base hit here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duvall will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
2 runs,
close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Number 10 came into this one riding a 12-game hitting streak, but that's in danger of ending if he can't pick up a base hit here. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jesse. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Number 10 bats here with an 11-game hitting streak on the line. No hits yet, so a bit of pressure on him in this at-bat. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 22 on the year, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For the 7th and final game of the Major League Baseball World Series, the Indians combined for 10 hits as a team as they embarrass the Dodgers, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
Dylan, Earl, Eldridge, Eli, De La Cruz, It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Atlanta Braves and the Mets. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Jorge Alfaro gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today.
First pitch, 1-10.
The windup and the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And he will fight the Cactus League sky as he puts this one away for route number 1.
The right fielder, Carl Gomez.
Stepping in for the Braves, Carl Gomez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. And a strike to even the count.
Strike. Ow.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
4-4. Take the base. Keep straight. 3.
Pinch hitting for the
3.
Mets, number 40,
3.
Wilson Ramos.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani.
Right
Will attempt to put the ball in
Shohei.
play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 the pitch. To short, hit hard. Vargas is up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the... Here's Ender Inciarte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie. Ladies and gentlemen, your
The plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
J.D. Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Line toward the gap in left center. Inciarte is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
6-4, the outcome.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics hit 3 long balls as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 11-4. That does it for the recap of opening day. Baseball is back. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning and all season long for the latest.
Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your New York Mets.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Jorge Alfaro gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Gene.
He's ready.
Segura.
Here's the first offering. Hit to short. De La Cruz fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the third baseman.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez.
Zero.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Aaron Nola is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Stepping in, Eli De La Cruz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Eli De La Cruz.
And the pitch. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Peterson at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Eli De La Cruz has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. De La Cruz stands at second with no outs. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. A bullet to first base. The tag, and he is out.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dylan Guzman. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Peterson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium.